What's going on, everyone? It's Maximus Trades back with another video. Today I'll be going over how I made a whopping $344 trading the Nasdaq today on both New York and Asia session. So today I took a trade on New York, which you can see here, and a trade on Asia session, which you can see here. This one I made 297 and $275 off this trade. And this trade I made like around $50 to $60, I forget. Maybe it's a little more on this one, but basically let's break down this trade. So coming into New York on the higher time frames, it was a no D's Monday, so I was a little more cautious. We had like choppy kind of price action leading into the day on the 4 hour. We had this big end log here as well on the 1 hour as well. So I was really just kind of waiting for a key level to get hit on NQ. So if you guys don't know my New York model, I don't really go in with the bias. I wait to see what the market gives me first, then I go in from there. So if you guys are curious about what my model exactly is, I strongly recommend you guys watch those previous videos I have on my channel. But basically, over here we had a 5 minute. We took out this is a pre-market high over. This is a pre-market high over here. And then we took out that pre-market high on the S&P. So I'll show you guys over here. So S&P, we took out this pre-market high over here, right? So we made a bearish S&P at the highs, right? So as soon as I see we've taken out our key level, which is that pre-market high, and made our S&P, I went ahead and set up the equilibrium level here. So I pretty much marked out the equilibrium of this candle after the S&P. So the first bearish candle after the S&P, like this. Then if you scale down the 1 minute here, oops. Scale down to the 1 minute. Oh, let's hold it back here. So as you can see, you're a little choppy at first, and that's kind of expected because no use Monday. We retested this area, and we had this bearish candle close. So I basically entered on, I think right here, this kind of half leg up from the retest point. Initial retest was here. We had this now the retest here. So as you can see, we had a little scare here. Almost got stopped out. Went all the way down. Again, almost got stopped out again. But then eventually went down and hit our take profit. So this is a 2 points. No, my stop was my stop loss was like here. So the 1 to 3.8. So almost a 1 to 4 hour trade, and we smacked it. A little choppy at first. Now, low-key, we didn't mind the chop because it was no news Monday, so I didn't really mind it. But overall, all we literally had was we had to sweep of our key level, and within that sweep, we had the S&T, right? And then after that, we retraced equilibrium, and you had 1 minute confirmation with that inversion. Wait, I didn't show the inversion, but there's an inversion of a gap here, and it's 1 minute as well, as you can see right over here. Right over here, this candle up here inverted this gap. Right over here, let's mark it out as well. So we had the retest and this inversion of this gap here, and then we kind of got a little scared here, almost got stopped out, but we stuck with it and we smacked the trade. So overall, good trade, big win. That's the biggest single win on the account so far. So anyway, let's break down Asia. So going into Asia on the 4 hours, pretty much the same. You have the NWAG, but on the hourly, we have this unfilled 1 hour gap down here, which is kind of my only draw. On the 30 minute, we had. Well, then I'm just tired. On 30 minute, we have the same draw over here. Nothing crazy on the 30 minute. So I'm really just looking for shorts. So literally right at market open at like 7-ish. Price is moving so bad. But then we came up, we set up these 5 minute highs, and we made this 5 minute retest over here. So I knew this, like, it was kind of discretion based. I knew this leg down was going to happen. So going down to the 1 minute here, I basically see that, boom, what we do right now is we're retesting this big 1 minute FEG, 1 minute bearish FEG, retest it, and we have negative displacement off of it. So I entered off that negative displacement, targeting this swing low, and we just smacked that low. So overall, clean trade, discretion based, because we saw this structure. Like, I can't really explain. Oh shit, it's hard for me to explain like how I knew this was going to continue going lower, because when we had the high time frame confluences, And I knew price action would be super choppy after this liquidity sweep, and it was. But after seeing this bullish candle form on the 5 minute, I just knew it was a retest and we were gonna dump lower because we didn't close above. And I think there might have been an SMT at this point as well. So, what time was this? So it's when I can't remember. It's right at 7 p.m. So we can see that Nasdaq did not close above the previous low. I'm pretty sure S&P did. If it, I can't even remember, but really it didn't really affect my trade. 7 p.m. No, it did not. It did not close above. It did not close above. There's no S&T really. So it was really just myself that 5 minute discretion and that 1 minute confirmation, which pretty much gave me everything I needed to do. I mean, it went down and smacked this trade for like 44 or 50 bucks. I forget what it was, but it was a clean short. So overall, today we took two shorts, one really good trade on one really big trade on New York, one good clean trade on Asia. Asia was a little more discretion based, but I feel like New York was a lot more disciplined. We hit all of our confluences, including the key level swept, 5 minute confirmation with that S&T, 5 minute continuation with that equilibrium retrace, and 1 minute confirmation, of course. I didn't really have time to go partials. Like I wasn't really monitoring the New York trade as much as I should have because I was working out and I was trading on my phone. Like the entire New York trade, on God, I was just trading on my phone. So it was like pretty weird because I was in the gym. I was trading on my phone, but I still hit this shit. So it is what it is. But on Asia, I was looking at my laptop. So I was looking more locked on Asia, and I was monitoring a lot more. But we just had that. If you guys remember, we just literally had that straight candle down. So we pretty much hit full take profit on Asia in like 2 minutes after I entered. But New York took a lot more time, so I should have been a lot more. I should have taken partials probably like here. I can't lie. We looking at lucky, but I mean, not lucky in the sense of it was like the actual entry, just like managing our position. Like we didn't really get any retests. So yeah, overall, really good back-to-back trades. Like 2 wins one day, two shorts one day, and we're just like that. We're up $344, and the account balance at all-time highs, almost at $1,500. So we've almost three extra money, which is crazy. So we almost 200% of our money returned in the last, I want to say, 2 months now. It's been 2 months. So every month we've been making 100%. So we're up 200% in the last 2 months, which is pretty crazy to think about what I can do on this live. So anyway, when summer hits, we'll hop on those evals and I'll be filming those. But anyway, that's a good day. It's a good day for today, and that's Master Trades out.